Gatos. So I am going to be streaming tomorrow, and it's Super Bowl Sunday. I have an interview. It's going to be before the Super Bowl, which uh, I don't know if you guys know, but in the U.S., the Super Bowl is basically a holiday. Like people in the U.S. lose their freaking minds for American football Super Bowl Sunday. So I might end stream early depending on how my viewership goes. Like I just realized in America I cannot compete. I cannot compete with the Super Bowl. Like it's just not possible. So we're gonna do our interview in the morning, which will be before the Super Bowl, and I'll probably end stream early and just call it because I don't think I could compete. Like I am not more interesting. You know what's crazy is people may not like football, but they'll literally watch the Super Bowl for the advertisements or advertisements. However you say it, depending where your country is. Like people literally are excited to see commercials on the Super Bowl. Like why? Why? Things are called Super Bowl a block. Yeah, exactly. I don't follow sports or anything, but I still watch the Super Bowl every year. Exactly, Scooch. Like Americans, like us Yanks, we don't understand why we go crazy for ads and that day, but it is what we do. It is what we do. I remember seeing like a post on social media about a domestic flight going from like, the East Coast to the West Coast, and every monitor on that plane was on the Super Bowl watching it. Uh, yeah, well, CS's giant in-person commercial, true, Beppo. Uh, yeah, and like it is basically CES is basically ads in person, but you get to touch the cool stuff. The best ads are playing, plus the halftime show. That's true. The halftime show is basically a concert, and even if you don't watch the concert, you can also watch what is called the Puppy Bowl, in which they pit a bunch of puppies against each other to see who is the cutest puppy. But I don't. So I don't understand what it is about you humans and the fascination about the Super Bowl, but I'm just amazed. Best ad during the Super Bowl was the Budweiser Frogs. Changed my mind. That goes back a ways, Choppa. But I wanted to have a small discussion around the Super Bowl, Puppy Bowl. Exactly, Laney. The Puppy Bowl is adorable. Uh, but I did want to have a discussion about the Super Bowl because I feel like you humans are letting yourselves be consumed by capitalism way harder than it should. So I wanted to have a discussion with you, Gatos, on the price of Super Bowl tickets. The average price of a Super Bowl ticket, yeah, at Consume Hype, is almost 10 grand. 540.90s. 540.90s. I don't watch TV. Exactly. Like, what the fuck are you humans doing? The average price. The average price. Like, that's not even like nosebleeds. Nosebleeds. If you want a pair of tickets, the cheapest pair of tickets is almost 17 grand. If I had money to spend it, yeah, I would go and watch. Java for 17 grand? Almost 9, 10 grand a person? 1040.90s? Like, I don't like, it's just an experience. It doesn't make you better in any way, shape, or form. Like, I get it. You get a concert and a performance. But like almost 9, 10 grand? Are you serious, humans? And that's the point, Chava. If you have money to burn, I feel like you guys have, like, you humans have allowed your rich to be stupid rich, to where this is a weekend out for them. This is a weekend out for them. Like the original Super Bowl tickets were like $6 or something like that, which was a significant amount, but it wasn't like 17 grand a pair. Like, and then I was like, well, what does it cost if you wanted a private booth? Like, if you wanted a private box to have a party, a luxury suite is 2.5 million for 20 tickets, 2 parking pass, food and beverage, aka 125,000 a person. 125,000 a person for a private box. That's like a house, or at least a significant payment towards a house for one show. I don't even know what teams are in the Super Bowl this year. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is catching strays because she's got to be somewhere else the day before. And they're like, well, let me guess, she's going to take her private jet to get to the Super Bowl just in time. Like, Chief of the Niners. Yes, it is the Kansas City Chief versus the San Francisco 49ers. 124K, I want a rifle and the right to shoot the other team. Like, what the fuck are you humans doing? What? Like, how is this even financially feasible? Like, I'm just confused. I'm so confused. I just want a 4090 PC. I just want a 4090 PC. This costs like 5 4090s. Yes, Tay will probably be there. She'll probably be there to support her boy, Travis Kelce. Which is funny because a lot of San Francisco fans have decided not to like Tay. She's also catching strays about that. She's also catching strays about being a Kansas City fan, which I don't agree with. Like, it's literally her boyfriend. It's literally her boyfriend. Well, that's one of the coolest parts of Twitch streams. Imagine if for 20k you could shoot a giant beach ball at the head of a guy running to touchdown. I'm just flabbergasted. I'm just flabbergasted at the prices. How are you humans allowing this to be possible? I wonder how much were FIFA World Cup tickets? I don't even remember. Do you guys remember? World Cup Finals ticket prices. Like, okay, like 1,000. Like, World Cup tickets were significantly cheaper. You Americans have let your capitalism go way too burr. Way too burr. Like, that's more manageable in my opinion. There are categories for tickets, so like we're looking at. Oh, did I close the map? Oh no, here's the map. Like yes, there's categories for tickets, smokes, weed, but look at this map. Look at this map. This was. This is stupid. Nosebleeds 8K. There's a story for last year. The guy used school money for his kids to go to the final in Argentina. Oh, sorry, kids. No education for you. I gotta go to a FIFA final. Well, enjoy the Super Bowl tomorrow, Gatos. This streamer will probably end stream to try to avoid it, but can we agree that maybe you shouldn't let capitalism go so hard? Maybe, maybe. Freaking NFL. Freaking NFL. Shaking my head, shaking my head.